This is a cold start on the 94 Supra. But we'll see what we can do on the highway. There we go. We're in 5th gear right now, going the speed limit for legal purposes. Has a 6-speed V160 Gatog, so it pulls tight, shifts well. Nothing loose, nothing sloppy. Drive all we like, but sorry, squint your eyes. There we go. It just pulls so smooth. Man. Sorry, if you hear any of this, it is not the car that is shaking or bumping. It is. We have terrible roads here. Let's see if this lane's any better. Still pretty awful. We have so much freeze and thaw from the summer to the winter. Our roads just get pounded. Just past a Genesis coupe. The next lane over, he was staring at the car. You know, his car kind of gets you the attention of other car people. That's the nice thing about it. Whenever you buy a Ferrari or a Lamborghini, everyone comes over to look at it just because they see a fancy car. There's a lot of people that actually don't even look twice at this. They don't know what it is, or they just miss that era, that generation of cars. But for people who know, they love talking to you about it. They love giving you a lot of thumbs up. Yeah, you definitely get a lot of thumbs up in this car. Handles great, turns smooth. Good downshifter. Oh, that's it. That's the sound you want. Yeah. Smooth, shifts well. just trying to give you guys an overall driving impression of it. You know, starts and stops in the cities. I think that kid's jaw just dropped. That's good, drives well. Handles the twisties fine. One of the big issues with these Targa tops is when you cut that section in the roof, even though the Targa top is in, it does create a bit of structural flex to it. What a lot of people do is they put reinforcements in the back to tighten that up. I didn't want to cut into any of the bodywork or panels to do that. So I put in the front strut tower bar. Helps quite a bit. But again, it is removable. Choose to do that. If you're going to spend this much money on the car, you kind of want to see how it drives. You can take all the pictures of it in the world. You can look at it. You can look at it underneath. See all the work done, but you have to, your bidders can't really drive it. So this is kind of the next big thing. I see people do their driving videos. They say, oh, be quiet, I need to hear every single little tick about the car. There's no ticks, there's no cracks, there's no creaks. Drives like when it hit the showroom, when it was built. We're gonna go straight. There's a roundabout at the end here. Do some cornering on it. Yeah, car drives well. Drives smooth. Had it up on the hoist. No issues underneath. Nothing that needed to be replaced. It's a good GT car, good cruiser. The seats are comfortable. I've taken it on a 2.5 hour trip to city down south and a 5 hour trip. 2.5 hour trip was for it to get ceramic coated. Let's see. There we go. Yeah, she handles well. Yeah, the 5 hour trip was for it to go get undercoated. If you're interested in the car and you're wondering about it, there's a place, Edmonton, does dry icing. What they do is they take dry ice and they blast underneath. So it gets rid of all the buildup of grime, dirt, rust, but it doesn't attack the metal or damage it. After they dry ice, they put a wax sealant in. I'm told, very similar to a style that Mercedes uses on their cars is sort of a wax sealant, so you get rid of that black goopy stuff. Still a little bit of it underneath, but did a really good job getting most of it off. I'll see if I can post some pictures in of the before and after. This is probably a good point to put some pictures in of the before and after. Yeah, just one more thing that most people probably don't do on their cars. It's new technology. I get it. It's not people's fault, but it's you can find it in a lot of places, a lot of main cities. A little dry ice. Goes well. I guess the other reason I'm talking is that, I mean, this video is pretty long. It's like 16 minutes, and no one wants to watch someone just drive a car boringly for 16 minutes. But again, if you're bidding out of country, out of province, out of state, make sure you get your, you know what you're getting into when you're buying this car. As we've all seen and heard the stories, you buy a car and it is nowhere near as advertised. I've known I bought a few like that. That does not make me a happy camper. Shifts well. Clutch pedal is getting a little on the average to deeper side, but nothing crazy. But one of the deeper ones that I've driven in.